Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Cyblocks here and welcome back to a ShareFactory video. Now you guys liked these before. I got a lot of good feedback on these tutorials, so I decided, hey, I'll just do some more tutorials for you guys. So let's just dive right into this. So we do have a whole lot of new things. Let's actually start with the newer things first. We're going to go with the GIF, basically like 3 to 10 second long, if not probably more, we'll see. From project, we can use them from projects, but we'll just go easy. Oh my gosh, really? That's gonna gotta get used to that. So we'll just incorporate any random clip over here. Let's just go with this one. And so there's something over here that we were allowed to do. So the GIF basically where you can prepare it by pressing X, and it'll show you that like this is gonna be really fast. So in order to do this, you've basically gotta like preparing it. You gotta put the GIF where you want the marker to be, and then it should go where you want it. Now, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to get the other side of the GIF. That's going to take a little bit of time and effort to do. But you can make a GIF based on where you want it in the video. And it should show you right there. Just going to keep on making a time lapse. So if you've ever wanted a GIF somewhere in your videos, well then now is the best opportunity to get one. There's nothing a whole lot about GIFs exactly here. And now we're going to go to the photos. Now this is like where you can create comics and memes. That's right, you are now allowed to make memes, guys. So most of you guys have actually won this. So we can select the screen. So far it's selected for 1 frame. Let's just go with this. Okay, so we have our choice to the left over here. We can choose 2 frames, 3 frames, 4 frames, 5 frames, all this stuff. We got the police patrol thing up there. Well, I'm just going to simplify it down to 2 frames because I don't want it to get too chunked up. So, let's put them side by side just for the sake of it. Now we're also going to choose a gradient, wherever the gradient is. It comes with the base ShareFactory, I do believe. I don't know. I usually use my Elgato. I don't really use this besides to render things. So you can add filters onto these. Nothing's new. You do have one new filter, which will actually make everything look like it's made from concrete. Those are all the new filters so far. I'm just showing you guys that. You can do a vignette. And that's basically, I call it a vignette, but you can basically alter that. You have a few options there. And then you can go over to the gradient where you can edit the filter, add filter, go to colorize, and you can do whatever you want over there. Or you could also go to choose color, and you can just make one right there. Now this isn't exactly a gradient, and you'd have to remove the, let's see if we can find it, delete filter here, so that way it goes to how you want it. We can also use a choose screenshot here. So if I went as maybe me killing Trevor, then that'll work too because I can add vignette over here, right over here. We may have vignette settings too, so we can adjust the intensity. Like you see how intense that was. So basically, it makes it a little bit more realistic. This over here, a really cool feature I've been wanting for ages. I think they finally listened. Is you can pan and zoom anywhere you want in the photo. Let me show you guys again on this one. It's a little bit easier. Plus you can also see the entirety of the photo, so it's not just like limited. So it's actually a pretty good idea. The vignette will still stay there, so it kind of looks like you're drunk or something. So that's basically how that works out, and that's really all there is there. You can choose more screenshots to replace it. For instance, if I choose this, it won't exactly overlay it, so we'll try it again. Still won't overlay it, so just keep that in mind. You can also edit the background, choose the background, and that is basically the background of those 2 images. You can change it whatever you want, obviously. The border settings, you can make them spaced out. You can make them very round with the vignette in place, and this is essentially as... Oh my, okay, I wouldn't want that. You can make them as small as that and as round as that. That's basically as much as that goes to. You can do all the exports over here. We got some new icons, exports, and saves. We have some new of those. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now another cool thing, we're going to dive right into the new projects. Now there's not much, but there's still quite a bit. So we're just going to like add in, I don't know, maybe we'll just add in this one scene right here. Why not just this one scene? And so there is something really cool I gotta show you guys. Track 2. Now I'm gonna move out of the way here, so you're not gonna be able to hear me for a little bit. But track 2 is you can actually now split clips in track 2. I will show you a demonstration of this right here. Alright, so it looks like we're responding to a officer in need of assistance. Alright, so we're going to respond to some drug usage. Alright, so you can see here, we have our 2 tracks, right? So we have our 2 tracks. And so what we can do now, we can split the clip where we want it split at. So if we want the second track split right here, we can. If we can go all the way to maybe where I'm like searching the drug car. I don't think I actually did it in this episode. This episode, I forgot what episode it was. And you can move it all the way over here. Now the thing is, you can only trim these things. You can also add the filters to it. Everything's essentially the same. You can add the individual clip volumes for these instead of just one. So I honestly feel like this is a great idea because I had to keep on trimming every single last thing. And I said it was so annoying. So now you guys can see how this will work out. Again, you can add some filters because whenever you split it, it doesn't carry over. But check it out. You guys have made a masterpiece already. And you guys can see also how this works. You can also adjust the pip layout. Nothing's new here. So yeah, these are the older updates. What do you mean it's none of my business? So if I was just to add a filter, you can get yourself a really nice talking over yourself effect if you just start from the beginning. Alright, so it looks like we're responding to a officer in need of assistance. Yeah, also take note in the comments somewhere you see the gameplay. You have to adjust it. You have to readjust it because by default it's going to be the top right corner unless you start it off somewhere else, then it'll be like that for the rest of the duration of your editing session. Then as you see here, it eventually transitions. It doesn't look too good. You can always change the background here. Let's see. Yeah, the pick backdrop. Can replace the backdrop with I don't know, let's just do the default fire, why not? And you see we have this right here. It's pretty nice. I can fire some of that as well. And let's undo this. Now there is a really cool thing that I gotta show you guys as well, just like I showed you on the other one. You'll probably like this. Alright, so I'm back, guys, and I'm going to show you guys something really cool. Alright, so it looks like we're responding to it. So you see how my police car is right here, right? Well, check it out. I've always wanted this. People have always wanted this. And now we can finally do this. So we can zoom in very high up. Check it out. You can also lock. You can't exactly lock onto a target. Alright, so it looks like we're really cool thing to do. Officer in need of assistance. We don't know what now, it doesn't exactly go through until you press X on it. I always have this like... Responding to a officer in need... So like, I'll actually redo it for you guys right here. So you see how this works? I accidentally pressed circle, but all you have to do is just so it looks like we're responding to a officer the only catch is we don't know what the call is, but we have an officer who needs some assistance over here. The zoom in at, so like if I split it like right here, it's gonna carry over, and then I'll have to readjust it for this one. So like if I want the normal zoom like this, which is exactly how it was before, well then I can have we have an officer transition like this to make it like a funny moment. So it zooms in like that. And then I could cut it again. Code 99. It looks like it's doing this again, all over again. I said again so many times, and we're back. So you see, you can make some pretty funny moments with this if you actually ask me. I'll just show you guys this one more time so you know what I'm talking about, how to do this. We don't know what the call is, but we have an officer. So we're driving over to a police scene right now, and there's a car over there. We're gonna go code 99. I don't know why I showed it. I just did it for the sake of the video. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Cool. Now, if there's something else you want to know how to do, leave it in the comment section below. It's over here, so. But yeah, so you can also add some funny moments, music to it. It doesn't really matter what you add to it. These are all my music tracks, by the way. I need to start fixing on that space right down there, but we can basically add like some hilarious music. I don't exactly know. Alright, so it looks like we respond. So why not just blank this go into a officer in need of assistance. We don't know what the call is, but we have an officer who needs some assistance over here. So 99. Yeah, you see how that fits? So basically, in case if you were wondering how I edit my videos, it's kind of like that. So the zoom in effect, it's going to be very useful. I don't believe we got any new layouts besides maybe the time bender Vision A right here, so it looks more dreamy like. I don't think we got any more layouts. Everything looks the same. Again, if you guys want to know something else that's actually pretty cool, here's the last thing I'm going to show you guys, because there's nothing else really added with this, but it's still really amazing. The sticker text have been changed, but not only this, impact font. That's right, guys, impact font is back. Now, it is the only new font that's in here, but it's still pretty cool. What is impact font? Oh, you're going to notice. Alright guys, so this is what you can make. You can actually make memes like this. Of course, this text is pretty big, but it actually appears like this, so you can make like thug-like stuff.
We don't know
It's
what the
actually
call is, but
a really cool method to use.
Assistance over here,
And honestly, it's just amazing. You can make whatever memes you want at any point in your gameplay, except of course whenever you start the application, where it won't let you film that. But in the comment section below, that is all, by the way, I had to show you guys. Hopefully you're going to utilize some of these things to the fullest. Time bender's still there. Everything's still here. Nothing else has really changed. The overlays can be edited. By the way, you have to move these with right stick now. I was pretty confused about that, but now no longer it's left stick, so I'm gonna have to get used to that. Hopefully some of you guys are too. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did learn something new, please do leave a like on this video. And without further ado, I'm Cyblocks. You're you. Peace out, and have a fun time enjoying this, guys. Enjoy.